Hey everyone, at Dawn here again. Back with my fourth and final part of video commentary of Night of the Living Dead. We join our party just as they're trying to escape with the truck. Their plan was to get out with the truck, fuel it up, and then everybody get into it and take off. But things are not going very well for our heroes. Tom and Judy are driving around in a truck that's on fire while Ben's yelling at them to get out. And Harry's creeping out the window. And there's lots of zombies. Ben's doing his best to try to put the fire out. Judy and Tom are trying to get out of the truck in time. Judy's jacket is caught, and that's the end of Tom and Judy. Oh boy. Ben's plan didn't go very well. Ben's just realizing that, and Harry is probably going to go tell Helen. Now Ben's in a little bit of trouble with quite a few walkers, I guess you would call them, like from The Walking Dead. But quite a few walkers or zombies are all over him. There's definitely more than he can deal with. Trying to make his way back to the house. With a fire branch. It's actually the leg of the table from the house. He still got on fire somehow. That it's slow burning gasoline. Ben's trying to get in, and Cooper won't let him in. And yeah, Ben shoots him a look like he's gonna kill him, and I would too. Trying to reinforce the door now. I don't know how well that's going to do with the amount of them out there. But I guess they gotta try everything. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. It's actually Halloween. I forgot to mention that off the top. It is actually Halloween. And Ben's had enough. He socks Harry a couple times. And I would too, for trying to lock me out of a house that's surrounded by zombies. And the music ends. Yeah, Harry's not a very nice guy for trying to lock him out, but Ben's plan sucked. It cost him the lives of Tom and Judy. His plan kind of sucked. In retrospect. And now they're eating some barbecue human. These are flesh eaters, and they're enjoying some crispy goodness. The scene goes on for extraordinarily long, but I like it. I enjoy it. They've got like that girl's got like a rib or a shoe. And this is something that's common in George Romero's Dead series. The extended time spent of watching the zombie eat the flesh. Clean the bones, licking a hand. It's definitely something that's a calling card of that. It's something The Walking Dead has done a pretty good job of replicating, but it's definitely a Romero calling card. Zombie movies before this weren't, well, they were The Walking Dead, but they were more under a trance. What would be like voodoo if you think of movies like White Zombie with Bela Lugosi. And here's Helen back up. But they weren't like this. They weren't flesh eating. They were always controlled by someone, whether it be like a voodoo doctor or something similar. Oh, Barbara's talking again.
10 minutes to 3.
Barbara's all gung-ho about leaving for some reason.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
Johnny's got the keys.
A mile through that army of things out there.
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Uh-oh.
Bit her on the arm.
And that is not good.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You're gonna turn it over by yourself?
You have a car? Where?
That is a really bad jump cut.
Yeah, I know.
But now back to Barbara talking with Johnny. Talking about Johnny. Talking with Ben about Johnny.
Good Lord.
More flesh eating.
Being monitored closely by scientists and all the radio.
Back to the news stories.
At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life.
Well, that settles it. It's just gonna keep going, and this is the first of many. Initially, it was a trilogy with Romero, and then later on in his life, about 10 years ago, he started making more. There was a Land of the Dead and Diary of the Dead, I believe.
Let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been
And here we go.
ordered to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls.
They've got a band of vigilantes going along and taking out all the zombies they can find.
Be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has
Look at
been
these tough
activated
guys.
with
Gonna go
radiation,
take on the zombies.
kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Anything from the supply wagon, cuz?
Kill the body and the head will die.
Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good.
You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught...
These extended news interviews, it really gives it more of a documentary feel.
We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down. Yeah,
And maybe that's what Romero was going for. Going for a documentary-esque type of feel to it.
got a gun, shoot 'em in the head. That's a sure way.
It's reality that you're watching the news.
A club or a torch. Beat 'em or burn 'em. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we...
The funny thing is, the group isn't watching TV anymore.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
But then we'll jump back and they'll be watching TV.
We don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardell.
That is way too long of a bit. Way too long of a clip. And here we go.
Declined to speculate
Now
just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters.
it's all settled
The heavy rain.
and the power goes out. What else can go wrong for our heroes tonight? What else can go wrong?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Ellen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
But 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window.
Scheming against Ben behind his back. Uh-oh. The zombies are learning. That's another calling card of Romero's trilogy, original trilogy, and then a couple more, is that the zombies learn more as they go along the way. They are somewhat intelligent, and they pick up characteristics and traits that help them along the way, like this. Using items to bash. And now we're really starting to get near our climax. The zombies are all trying to break in the house. You got Helen here trying to hold a door that's pretty much busted. Harry's just standing there doing nothing. Harry's thinking about that gun, but Helen's in trouble. Like, come on, Harry. Get with it, man. Ben and Harry struggling mightily for the control of the gun. And Harry's dead. And now the zombies have Helen. Barbara can't handle it. Harry's still busy dying. And down the stairs he goes. Maybe he's not quite dead yet. Maybe he's still gonna live a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Will he become a zombie? We'll have to wait and see. Stumbling over to take a look at his daughter to see how she is doing. And he falls just before. Come on, Helen, get with it. Get out of there. There's the first zombie we see, and I think we also saw somebody behind. Go, Helen, go. Barbara's actually waking up, but look, the little girl is up, and she's having a snack. The kid is a zombie, eating her dad, and now she's going for mom. A garden trowel. Or a spade. And this is definitely one of the more creepier scenes of the movie. The echo that they've got, the effect that they've got on the mom's scream as the kid stabs repeatedly. Yeah, that's definitely one of the more graphic and gory scenes. I'm pretty sure this movie was actually right before one level of the rating systems came in. So, like, it would have been considered something similar to parental guidance. So there were a lot of kids that actually ended up going to see this movie in its first times in the theater. And look, it's Johnny. And there goes Barbara. Johnny's got her. And Ben can't do anything about it. And now they're all coming in. All the defense is gone. All that work, Ben, was for nothing. So the kid trying to get a bite. Fortunately, it's just a kid. So Ben throws it aside, tosses her aside. And now he heads to the basement. Oh, look, he's going to the basement like Harry had planned all along. Interesting. Maybe Ben's idea wasn't the right idea. Maybe Harry's was actually a better idea. Ben reinforcing the door a little bit. I don't know how long that door's gonna last, though. The drama's really picking up here, folks. The tension is rising, and we're definitely approaching our crescendo of the movie. Everybody, every zombie out there is in this house now trying to push on that door to get to Ben. Ben is the last survivor of the group. He was the first, and now he's the last. I've always wondered why he didn't come back. Like, he died, yes, and she died, yes. Why don't they come back? That's because they come back! Yeah, that was a terrible troll. Right in the head. Right in the head, Ben. So Harry's come back. What about Helen? You might want to shoot her in the head preemptively there, Ben. Just saying. Because there's Helen. He's ready. Right to the head. And now Ben's losing it. Everything's just falling apart. We had a group. We had potentially hope. And now we're here. One by one, everybody died. And all we're left with is Ben. That feeling that you would have in that situation. Just like as they're banging on the door. Uh-oh. What's this? What's this sound? It's just the music. It's dawn. The sun has come up. Maybe they all went home. News helicopter covering our vigilantes. Here we go. Creepy music kicking back up. Where is our hero Ben? We last saw him. He was trapped in a basement with 50,000 zombies trying to break the door to get down to him. Dogs that might turn into zombies. Resident Evil. Anyone? Resident Evil 1? The dogs? Okay. No? Okay. On to the next. Here's the leader of the vigilante pack, and that's the newsman. Oh, they're filming it. Makes sense. Free coffee and cigarettes. Gear.
Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Tell Donna to check in the office, see what's happening.
All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with us, and everything appears to be under control.
Is everything under control? Haven't seen any zombies. We just see the Vigilante pack. And finally, we're back to Ben. He would manage to get a couple hours sleep, I guess. But where's the zombies? Ben can hear the dogs. They're gonna go to the house. They had a cookout, alright. 2 barbecue. Barbecue Tom, Barbecue Judy. And the zombies appreciated it. They're just making short work of the zombies around here. Ben's gonna go upstairs, hoping that he's able to get up there without encountering too many zombies.
Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
Where'd all the zombies go? They get bored and just moved on? Brains. Ben's looking out the window.
Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. All right, then. Hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Oh. And the mob. Mob justice. Vigilantes. Just killed our hero Ben. Now that is subverting expectations. That's the way you subvert expectations. That's a popular term right now. But to stick with Night of the Living Dead, that's definitely an interesting way of ending it. Our hero Ben died after all. No one survived. Now we've got a bunch of people in the Vigilantes. Cleaning up the mess, taking pictures, and here's our cast. Well, it was an interesting experiment. I really enjoyed doing this, actually. So I'm probably going to do it again with some public domain movies, but I hope you enjoyed it. So I'm going to cut it off now before the movie ends, but thank you for watching. If you watched this one or if you watched all 4, I love you for it. If you want to leave a like, go for it. If you want to leave a sub, click my channel and find the way there. And that's about it for today. So that's Night of the Living Dead. Happy Halloween. I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.